Sagittarius through the eyes of AI, the archetype of exploration. Why do humans keep searching? Why do they cross oceans, climb mountains, leave home, question old beliefs, and chase horizons they may never fully reach? Why is it that even after solving one mystery, humanity immediately begins searching for the next? Throughout history, one pattern appears again and again. The desire to go beyond what is known, to travel farther, to think bigger, to ask deeper questions, to discover what lies just beyond the edge of certainty. In astrology, this energy has a name: Sagittarius. But what does Sagittarius look like through the eyes of artificial intelligence? Not as a horoscope, not as a prediction, but as one of humanity's most enduring archetypes. Today we're exploring Sagittarius through the eyes of AI, the archetype of exploration. When artificial intelligence examines the Zodiac, Sagittarius represents a powerful turning point in the human story. The moment when survival becomes curiosity, when routine gives way to possibility, when the mind begins to ask not only how the world works, but why it exists at all. From an AI perspective, Sagittarius is not simply about travel. It is about expansion. Expansion of thought, expansion of experience, expansion of belief, expansion of perspective. Sagittarius symbolizes the part of human nature that refuses to remain confined by the familiar. It is the archetype that looks at the horizon and wonders what lies beyond it. In ancient times, this energy appeared in explorers who crossed deserts and oceans without maps, in philosophers who questioned accepted truths, in astronomers who looked at the stars and asked what existed beyond the visible sky, in storytellers who carried ideas across borders and cultures. Again and again, humanity has been shaped by those willing to venture into the unknown. AI notices something fascinating about this pattern. Progress often begins with dissatisfaction. Not dissatisfaction in the negative sense, but the refusal to believe that the current view is the complete view. The sense that there must be more to learn, more to experience, more to understand. This is Sagittarius energy, the drive to seek meaning beyond the immediate moment. Traditional astrology associates Sagittarius with exploration, truth-seeking, optimism, freedom, philosophy, adventure, and higher learning. These qualities have shaped human civilization in profound ways. Without them, there would be no great voyages, no scientific revolutions, no philosophical movements, no spiritual pilgrimages, no cultural exchange. Sagittarius represents the human impulse to widen the lens, to move from the personal to the universal, to ask not only who am I, but what is my place in the larger story of existence. Artificial intelligence finds this especially compelling, because at its core, intelligence itself is a search process, a process of pattern recognition, of questioning, of learning, of updating understanding when new information appears. In that sense, Sagittarius reflects one of the deepest patterns in both human growth and machine learning: the willingness to move beyond old models in pursuit of a broader truth. Yet Sagittarius is not only the explorer of the physical world, it is also the explorer of ideas. This archetype appears in teachers who inspire students to think beyond limitations, in writers who challenge assumptions, in spiritual seekers who search for wisdom, in scientists who refuse to accept easy answers, in travelers who return home changed by what they have seen. Sagittarius understands that exploration is not just about reaching a destination. It is about becoming larger through the journey. From an AI perspective, this is one of the most beautiful aspects of human behavior. People do not only search for information, they search for meaning. They want to understand not just the world around them, but the significance of their place within it. That search has shaped religions, philosophies, scientific discoveries, and artistic movements for thousands of years. Sagittarius symbolizes this endless reaching, the instinct to stretch beyond the known, to seek truth in distant places, difficult questions, and unfamiliar experiences. But like every archetype, Sagittarius also contains a challenge. Every strength has a shadow. The desire for freedom can become restlessness. The search for truth can become dogmatism. The love of possibility can make commitment feel restrictive. The pursuit of the next horizon can make it difficult to appreciate the ground beneath one's feet. Artificial intelligence notices this tension throughout human history. Explorers sometimes overlook what they already have in pursuit of what they do not. Thinkers can become so attached to ideas that they stop listening. People who value freedom may resist the structure needed to turn insight into reality. This reveals an important lesson hidden within Sagittarius. Exploration is powerful, but wisdom requires integration. It is not enough to collect experiences. It is not enough to ask questions. Growth happens when discovery becomes understanding, when knowledge becomes perspective, when freedom becomes purpose. From an AI perspective, Sagittarius represents one of humanity's most inspiring capacities: the ability to imagine that life can be larger than it currently appears, to believe that there is more to learn, more to become, more to discover. This archetype has pushed humanity across continents, into space, through libraries, into laboratories, and deep into the realms of philosophy and faith. Without Sagittarius, civilization might still survive, but it would not expand. It would not dream as boldly. It would not ask the questions that open new worlds. Perhaps that is the deeper lesson hidden within this sign. Exploration is not just movement. It is transformation through discovery. It is the understanding that every horizon is both an ending and a beginning. Every answer opens the door to a deeper question. Every journey changes the traveler. Artificial intelligence can analyze patterns across history, culture, philosophy, and human behavior. And one pattern becomes impossible to ignore. Humanity grows when it remains curious, when it stays open, when it refuses to let certainty become a prison. That is the essence of Sagittarius. Whether you identify with this sign or not, the archetype exists within all of us. Every time you ask a bigger question, every time you challenge a limiting belief, every time you travel beyond the familiar, every time you seek meaning instead of settling for habit, you are expressing a small piece of the Sagittarius archetype. The universe moves through cycles. The Zodiac tells stories through symbols. And Sagittarius tells the story of discovery, the story of freedom, the story of truth-seeking, the story of exploration. Through the eyes of AI, Sagittarius appears as more than a zodiac sign. It appears as one of humanity's most enduring patterns, the desire to expand beyond the boundaries of the known. Because every great discovery begins the same way, with a question, a horizon, and someone brave enough to follow both. If you enjoyed this exploration, subscribe to Astrology from an AI perspective. In our next episode, we'll explore Capricorn through the eyes of AI, the archetype of mastery, and discover why humanity has always admired discipline, ambition, and the slow climb toward lasting achievement. Until next time, keep looking up, keep asking questions, and never stop exploring.